Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing the mid-year book freakout book tag, and it was originally created by Ali and Chammy, my lovely friends over at their blog A Book So Fabulous. And Chammy decided to bring it to BookTube recently and she tagged me in to do it, and so I'm doing it now. So let's freak out about some books. Question number 1 is the best book that you've read so far in 2015. Now this is a really hard question for me and I couldn't just pick one, so I picked a couple to show you. The Incredible Adventures of Cinnamon Girl by Melissa Keel, Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, and Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. All of these books absolutely blew me away and I loved each and every single one of them, and so I can't choose just one, so here are just some of my favourites that I've read this year. Question number 2 is the best sequel you've read so far in 2015, and for that my answer is easy. It's The Ruby Circle by Rochelle Mead. Not sure if this necessarily counts as a sequel, I'm pretty sure it does. It's the last book in the Bloodlines series, which is a 6-book series. This is the last book and I absolutely loved it. It was everything I could have wanted and more, and so it's definitely my favourite sequel of 2015 so far. I don't think anything could beat it. Question number 3 is a new release that you haven't read yet but you want to. And for me the answer is An Ember in the Ashes. Question number 4 is the most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And I have 2 answers for this. The first one is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. And the other one is Armada by Ernest Cline. Both of these I'm super excited about. I've absolutely loved Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. So Armada sounds really good. And The Rest of Us Just Live Here sounds really interesting. If you do not know, it follows people who aren't the main characters. What an interesting concept. I just really want to read it. Question number 5 is the biggest disappointment so far. For me that is Who Could That Be at This Hour by Lemony Snicket. This is his middle grade fiction work. It was too much targeted for a younger audience for me to fully enjoy, and I just didn't love it. I wanted to love it, but I didn't. Question number 6 is the biggest surprise, and for me the answer is Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. I went into this expecting to like it, but I absolutely loved it. Actually, this also should be my favourite books that I've read so far, but it's here anyway. I absolutely loved it. It was so good and I should highly recommend you check this one out. Question number 7 is my favourite YA author that I've started reading this year, or debut YA author. And for me the answer is Melissa Keel. She's the author of The Incredible Adventures of Cinnamon Girl, which I just showed you, and I decided that she was my favourite YA author when I've just started reading this book. I started it last night. I'm already like this far into it and I'm absolutely loving it. I just know now. She's one of my YA favourite authors and she's also Australian, which is really cool. Number 8 is my newest fictional crush, and for that answer it is Tamlin from A Court of Thorns and Roses. Tamlin is bae. Tamlin is life. Number 9 is my newest favourite character, and for this it is Kath from Fangirl. Kath is really relatable. She's obviously a fangirl and I'm a fangirl, and so I felt like I could relate to her about a lot of things. She was just adorable and sweet and relatable and caring and just really real too. She kept it down to earth and I just love her. Question number 10 is a book that made you cry, and for me the answer is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Niven, whichever one, whatever it is. This book did make me cry. It was really sad, but also heartbreakingly beautiful, and the feels are real with this one. Question number 11, a book that made you happy. The Incredible Adventures of Cinnamon Girl by Melissa Keel. Is this really a surprise to anyone? Like, if you've been on my channel, you probably hear me mention this book. Like, you know how booktubers have like trademark books where they just try and fit it into every like video that they make? This book is mine. Like, oh my gosh, I just loved it. Okay, it was fantastic. It made me feel all the feels and it was just so adorable, and the whole time I was reading it I had a huge smile on my face. So this book definitely made me happy. Question number 12 is your favourite book to film adaptation that you saw. I don't think I've actually seen any book to film adaptations this year so far. I've been wanting to. I really want to see If I Stay. I haven't yet. I really want to see Me on Earl and the Dying Girl. I'm not sure if that's coming out in cinemas near me though. And I really want to see Paper Towns when it's finally released. By the time this is uploaded, it might actually be released, so maybe I would have seen it by then. Who knows? So the last book to film adaptation that I remember seeing was Mockingjay Part 1 in the cinema, and we went to the midnight screening and it was fantastic. Question number 13 is the favourite video that I have done this year. I've got 2 possible answers for this one. It's either the Would You Rather Epic Reads edition. I really liked filming that one. It was really fun to film. I loved coming up with all the answers to everything. I really thought about the questions a lot, and I really liked how it turned out. The other one is just even more recently than that, and it is the fictional boyfriend tag. Again, I really loved coming up with answers for that one, and they were just both really fun to film, and I think that when I'm having the most fun filming is when I produce the best content. Question number 14 is the most beautiful book you've bought so far this year. I have two possible ones again for this question, and it is either The Shock of the Fall by Nathan Fielder. Oh, I hit myself in the head of that book. Or The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Avon Lavender by Leslie Walton. Both of these books are absolutely beautiful, and I bought them both because of the covers, so one of these. And last but not least is question number 15. What books do you need to read by the end of this year? I have Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I can't say that last name, it's a hard last name. I really want to read this series. Honestly though, I can't really think of anything else that I need to read. There probably are books that I really want to read, but I just can't think of them at the top of my head. Generally though, when I really want to read a book, I'll pick it up and I'll read that book. So I've read a lot of books too, so I don't really have any that I just must read. But I'm sure after filming this, I'll probably think back and go, oh, what about that book, Becca? But right now it's just Shadow and Bone, the series. So these are all my answers for the tag. Again, thank you for Chummy for tagging me. I'm going to tag a few people. I'm going to tag them in the description of the video because I can't think of anybody right now at the top of my head that hasn't been tagged. So I'll definitely tag some people in the description when I can think of them. So check out the description to see who I've tagged. So like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye! So like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you'd like